So it was like a win-win situation from him. Now I'm stuck with this crappy house and this bad loan that I don't have the credit to support. I don't have the financial portfolio to support. And also I don't understand anything about how loans work. So I can't remember what kind. Maybe you can tell me what kind of loan it was that it just explodes after a certain number of years, and all of a sudden it's way more of a payment than it. You know what I'm talking about, Lala?
Yes, I do. It's adjustable rates.
Yeah, right. So it just came out of nowhere, and all of a sudden I got this huge, and I ended up going into foreclosure on that property. It was my first,
Mhm.
and I had to. Took me a while to bounce back from that situation. But if somebody had, like I said, aligned me with, or even talk to me about what are your actual goals here? Like, what is your actual financial goals? What is your life goals? What are your values? What are you trying to do? Okay, so maybe this isn't for you. Like, you don't want to be in one space for 30 years. No, I don't think I don't want to be in one space. I don't want to be on the north side of Minneapolis for 30 years. So, those type of conversations would have been helpful to me. Um, so I would have been able to make different decisions, and it would have basically improved my entire 20s, or in my 30s I would have had
Mhm.
experiences. And I don't like to, obviously, as a therapist, I don't like to swim in regret, but I'm just telling reality. So those are the type of conversations that I advise anybody to have. Like, every decision that you make for your sake of peace has to align with your own values. If your dream, or chasing your so-called dream, requires you to go broke, stay anxious, or even possibly lose yourself, maybe it's not for you. Just to say, like Marlo said, to be at the family reunion talking about so and so got a house, sitting there with your chest out. Meanwhile, you suffering in silence. So
You
everything,
may be going to that family reunion just so you can get a plate to eat, right?
and the t yeah, he might need that T-shirt. Yeah,
Right,
yeah.
right. It's very true. But and that's what I say. Even if you at the time would have been able to have education, you probably could have made that decision with a little more information other than someone kind of pushing you into that situation. And there are still a lot of predatory issues that are going on in this market now, even more so than just a few years ago. So you do need to get educated. Now, Life Beyond the Ring says maybe the solution is pooling money with family and building a family compound to help elders and the younger generation. I do want to say something about that. What I am seeing in other communities that are is not happening in our Black communities is the Asian community, the Hispanic communities, the Jewish communities. What they do is they pool their money and they go in a succession of, okay, now it's Tim and Jane's time to buy a house, and everybody pools together and helps Tim and Jane do that. The next couple that's in line will come and live with Tim and Jane, and they'll help them save up money. And then 2 years later, Tim and Jane help launch Brian and Beyonce to go into the next house.